Will it work? Will it work? It worked.
It worked?
It worked.
It worked.
It really just specifically hates heroes for me. Excuse you? It worked.
It worked?
Oh, shh. It's fine. Don't be like that. Excuse me while I change the thumbnail to a hero thumbnail real quick. Excellent. Lock. Badonk.
Badonkadonk?
There we go. Now I just have to go edit the link. Every side. Because free stream hates me specifically. Or not he me specifically, it hates what's that game called? Heroes of Might and Magic.
Magic and Might?
Heroes of Might. Heroes of Magic that might. Alright. YouTube link edited. Notification sent. YouTube link edited. Notification sent. YouTube link edited. Notification sent. Link edited. Notification sent.
Hooray!
YouTube link edited. Notification sent.
Time to
Did it?
get into the Twitch with my sword so I can slay robots.
Oh.
Like a hero of might.
I believe in Zero. So how are you this fine evening, Zero?
I'm okay. I got crepes after work for dinner, so I'm like really.
I can't believe you
Oh.
got creeps. Huh? Funny joke? What? I almost typed in shadow so they couldn't hear what I'm saying. Hello!
Crepes? I know Tails really likes crepes.
can't believe Tails likes creeps.
Yeah, I had a salmon crepe that with like cream cheese, and then a like a peach one for dessert.
Alright, guys. So here's the deal. Metroid Zero Mission took 3 streams. Metroid Samus Returns took 5. Super Metroid took 2. And Metroid Fusion looks like it's gonna take 3 or 4. Which will be 15 to 16 streams total for the whole 2D Metroid series before the new one comes out. We're currently on stream 12 of Heroes 4. Which will be longer, Heroes 4 or the entire 2D Metroid series? What's up?
I love me a good creep. Tales 2021. I live in a place where they don't offer creeps.
That sounds like a pretty good place to me, to be honest.
I know, right?
A no creeps allowed zone. Closing you. Tails' bet is on Heroes 4. I'd also like to make the note that I'm technically only doing half of the campaigns in Heroes 4 before I stop. So it's the real question is actually what's longer, the entire 2D Metroid series or half of Heroes 4 minus the expansions.
A long game.
Yeah. Isn't it fun? Jack says it's Arkansas. There's plenty of creeps.
Arkansas.
Arkansas. What's wrong with Arkansas, Zero?
What was? I think there was another state that was like that, where like it's spelled like another one and it's spelled pronounced differently.
This is odd. It doesn't affect us at all.
Uh-huh.
But for some weird reason, the what's it called? The launcher for the hero stuff is busted. Like it just pops up as a gray box. Like I can just start like click on the icons on my desktop or in the start menu to open it up.
Yeah.
And I actually have some settings on the icon, the launcher icon on the desktop that makes helps it not lag. So I actually have to start it through there. So it literally does not affect us at all, but it's still weird that the box is just gray.
It's always a little concerning when something's just blank and gray.
That's probably not good, but it doesn't affect me now, so I'm just gonna ignore it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Jack says, I know there's Nevada State and Nevada City. There's also Oklahoma State and Oklahoma City. That's the easiest one to remember because Oklahoma City is the capital.
Nobody. Nobody. Nerd. That's later Lyra's problem.
That's a later liar's problem.
Later.
That's future liar's problem. I just want you to know whenever I personally say that's future me's problem, that's intended as a My Little Pony reference.
Oh, is it?
It probably was said in other places, and it's probably said other places before My Little Pony did it. However, when I personally say it, it's intended as a My Little Pony reference. There's 2 whole cats in this room.
Aww. There's 2 whole rats in this room. They're not allowed to go anywhere else, so they're always in this room.
There's 2 whole rats in this room. If there weren't, I'd be very concerned.
Tail says, I know this is a weird segue, but y'all ever watch House of Mouse?
I did.
Nevada?
Nevada?
Who says Nevada?
The people who live in Nevada City.
Nevada. That's so weird.
There's only 1 mouse in this room.
Because there's a whole fun song based on words that are spelled the same and pronounced differently. I haven't watched House of Mouse, but I have seen that song clip.
I'm the reverse. I have seen House of Mouse, but I have not seen the clip. So, Zero,
Yes.
are you ready?
Am I ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready to rumble?
No.
Oh. Dun 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 dun.
Are you ready to rumble? Me? No, you rumbles anyways. Well, I don't think I even properly gave you a chance to realize that the game is starting and there's already plot.
Winter will come soon, and I find myself here in this remote land with a small town and an even smaller army at my disposal. My mission is absurd. Oh wait, this is Solymer, right?
Yeah.
And his strong arms? He actually wants me to find the place where the black dragons bury their dead, so he can use their bones to construct a new creature called a dragon golem. Not even I, who have lived for thousands of years, have heard of such a beast. No, where did he get such an idea? From that red-haired dwarf, perhaps? Is that red-haired dwarf a leprechaun?
Oh look, we get 3 genies because he's a genie. Also, we're only allowed to get genies because he's a genie.
Are they our children? Or is he just racist and he only works with genies?
Yeah, okay.
Solymer and his strong arms. I can't believe you actually named it. Yay! You named the title that. I'm so happy.
I did it just for you, Zero.
Thank you. Happy says we're off to a good start, Zero, and I can't tell if he's being sarcastic or not. Tail says she sensed the plot. Minnie has to step in at the very... Oh, it was... Well, Jax has never seen House of Mouse or heard the song. So he's definitely the least cool among us.
That just means we've hit all corners. Tails has seen House of Mouse and has seen the song. I've seen House of Mouse and haven't seen the song. You've seen the song and haven't seen House of Mouse, and Jack hasn't seen either.
All the whole spectrum.
All our bases are covered.
With our powers combined, no one has seen the song.
With our powers combined, either no one has seen it or everyone has seen it.
Yeah. Dale says there are two versions because it was supposed to be Mickey and Daisy who sing it. But Minnie has to step in at the very last second, as is reading off a script, but she keeps pronouncing it like Mickey dies because no one explained it to her.
That was at least moderately disrespectful, not gonna lie.
Moderately?
Moderately. Ooh.
Just like me. I'm a mod. So I'm moderately disrespectful.
Hello, I'm disrespectful in mod ways.
Just Happy says always, just a constant stream of child corruption at Tails.
Tails said, wait, so when is Zero gonna corrupt children? That was last stream.
Yeah. Now we don't have a child.
Yeah,
we have this genie man.
We have this old man. Thousands of years old.
I did some scouting of my own last night, flying around the countryside in my parrot shape, and discovered that some unsavory refugees from the old world have settled here, and somehow they all know about my presence. I've seen them preparing for war and strengthening their fortifications. My master is testing me, or else he would have allowed me to bring a stronger army. Gavin Magnus believes in being prepared, and if this quest was as important as he said it was, then he would have made certain I had the resources I needed. So, this is a test. Only this time, failure will most likely cost me my life. Oof.
Oof. Do you think I could beat a few dragons? With 3 genies, 32 dwarves, and my level, 4 hero? Excuse me,
The what?
level 3.
This portrait of Doctor Strange is just one of his forms that he shifts into, I bet.
That's
it's
the
his
story.
human form.
That's the story. Now we don't have children. Happy quote 0. I'm gonna leave you alone for now.
We got rid of the children.
This needs the library, right? The library! The line's blueberry.
The library. The bibliothèque. I have tried to carry out my mission faithfully, but my master's erratic and obsessive behavior of late has me concerned. I must know about these dragon golems and why my master wants to breed dragons and golems together. But more importantly, I must know the identity of that odd red-haired dwarf who has gained my master's ear. I knew just the person who could help me too. He's just like sitting here contemplating the biology of dragons and golems and how his master figured out how to like breed them.
I believe the biology of golems is that they don't have
Exactly. That's why he's so
them.
concerned.
Let's build that treasury.
I why is it such a weird thing though? Because like if golems existed and you just made golems that were shaped like dragons,
It goes a
like
bit more into why it's odd later.
okay.
Although something that I can mention now is he mentions that he's like, oh, I've been around for thousands of years, never even heard of such a thing. Which is fun, because this is
Uh-huh.
the first game they appeared in.
Ah.
Yeah. Uh,
Arabian night, like Arabian day. Why are you fighting this like lady, genie?
because all the genies are ladies in this game.
Oh, okay.
At least the units.
Why are you fighting your own kind?
Because we're taking this, thing.
Ah.
Yeah, this thing. That lets us recruit more. So we're beating them up and telling us to join us or else.
Man, you ever eat so much that it makes it hard to breathe?
All the time in my head.
Oh, what?
I need to find where the wood is.
Where'd the wood be? Where'd the wood at?
Where would it be?
Today I met a scrawny halfling smelling of yeast and flour at the local inn. There was nothing exceptional about this little man. In fact, he was quite unremarkable, but I knew him to be one of the best eavesdroppers in the land. He was also rumored to be an excellent baker. I trust by your appearance, Edwill, that you agreed to help me?
Spying on the immortal king is no laughing matter,
Edwill said nervously.
You're a genie. Couldn't you do it?
My master has all sorts of magical protections around his castle. Some of them, even I don't know about. I need someone to do it without magic. Can you?
For you, Solymer, yes. What do you need to know?
Oh,
More
this
often
is...
than not, are hotter than hot in a lot of good ways. Happy says, wait, why was I correct about child corruption?
Because Zero's involved. When Zero's involved, it's not hard to be right about that kind of thing. This is a small map, I'm realizing.
Small map.
Smap.
Mappity map map. Smap!
I should attempt to beat these guys up, actually. Yeah, that should be easy enough. Need crystals for a lot of stuff in the castle. Oop, the plot is back.
No, my goodness. Give me a sec. Okay, here it is. I slipped from camp in my parrot form shortly after second watch began and soared magically to a tiny village only a few miles from my master's castle. There, I assumed my true form and waited for my halfling spy, Edwill, to arrive. Meanwhile, I tried to ignore the itching at the back of my neck. Something was wrong, or something terrible was going to happen. My neck only itched that way when the strings of fate were beginning to come together in some tremendous event. The last time I felt this way, the reckoning came and the world was destroyed. Edwill arrived late, but I was too interested in the itching neck, in what he had to say to be upset about his tardiness.
I can't believe that the world's going to end again.
I can't. I got such a. You like sprinkle some like pepper on his neck, and he's like, "Oh no, the end of the world."
I haven't heard much about dragon golems, Edwill said, but I've learned a little about the dwarf who's been hanging around his kingship. He's a grouchy fellow with few manners. The other dwarves don't even like him, and I found out why.
Let me guess. He's a different kind of dwarf, I said.
Smart guess. They're all racists. They call him the Red Dwarf. Apparently, his people are a secretive lot who live deeper underground than all the other dwarves. They dug too deep, too greedily. They awakened something there. They never ally themselves with anyone for long, which is why no one trusts them.
Edwill explained. That's very racist. What's his name? Why is he here?
Coelox.
What?
Coelox.
Sounds close enough to me.
Yeah, he's here as an envoy because King Magnus has made an alliance with the Red Dwarfs. Because he's not a racist.
I like how it sets up, though, that, like, these Red Dwarfs, nobody wants to ally themselves with them because they're, like, not trustworthy, and then he's like, your king just allied with them. How many worlds have they gone through? You gotta protect that neck.
I don't know how many worlds they've gone through, but the plot of Heroes 2 sure doesn't line up with the plot of Heroes 3. So that's at least one world per game. Perfect. These guys just need to chill. Excellent. A potion of immortality. Lord knows we'll need it. Excellent. Oh, me. Time to buy something. Game plot time.
The process of creating a golem is rather simple. The golem masters didn't want you to think so, but enchanting an inanimate object with just enough magic to make it move and follow simple commands is an old art. Even some non-magical beings have been known to construct golems. We call them robots. But the dragon golem is still a mystery. As far as I know, no one has constructed one before. Why use so much metal to construct a dragon-sized robot, golem, when you could make 20 normal golems? It's not economical. So something about the dragon golem must make it far more powerful than 20 gold golems. But what?
So that's why he's finding out, because it's like, it just because it's dragon shaped doesn't mean it's dragon strong, and you could just make a bunch of regular golems and have. All right.
So it's not. Oh, what? This is so strange. No one's ever done it before. And more like, this doesn't make sense. Why would anyone do it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's less. Wow, this is so unique. Why no one's ever done it before? It's more. This is so pointless. Why would anyone want to do it?
Yeah.
Ah, splendid. A
Mm.
sling of
A
justice, and all it's guarding it
shroom.
is a band. A band
A
of
band?
doggos.
A dog band? What are they gonna play?
Insert dog song here that I don't know because I don't know music.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
You know, even I should have known that one.
Except I can't sing the rest of it because it's like in Spanish or something.
We stop and join some halflings. Play a game of dice. Playing a game of dice. They meant to take all their money and even with one of their war slings.
You just show up and take all their money? Wait, it doesn't say like you like play with them and like win all their money. It's just like you just show up and like take their money.
I think the implication was that you won all their money.
Okay, because it just I don't know. I might have missed it, but it just said like you watched them play a while.
Oh, nice. A new town. Ow.
Oh no.
Moderately disrespectful. I'm not gonna lie. Majorly disrespectful. Oh no, that was not the right move. What have I done?
Oh no, you disrespected yourself.
I have disrespected myself, and of course, they're going last. So why wouldn't they go last after I screw up like that? The disrespect, fly away! And the annoying thing about golems is they take like reduced damage from magic.
Oh,
I think dwarves
they
do
got like
too.
magic protection.
Huh?
They got like magic protection on them or something.
Yeah. And I think dwarves do too, but it's a lot lesser.
Hmm.
I don't know the numbers in this game, but
Dwarves get magic protection, huh?
yeah. Isn't it magical? Quite the opposite, really.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Literally the opposite.
Not fighting those dudes. No siree. Oh, right. I spent too much money to be able to afford that. I blame... Zero.
I've been found out.
Oh, tigers. Oh, that's a lot more than just tigers.
Is it also bears and lions? Oh my.
Where did they go? Yeah, they are. It's wolves and elves. Oh my.
Oh my.
As the saying goes. Splendid. What will we do against these two? Oh, they're all split up.
Split. Gotta do the splits.
Do 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 do.
This is what disrespect looks like.
Woof woof. Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. Is that from Wizard of Oz?
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't. I can never tell if something is like from the thing that I seen it in, or if that thing that I seen it in like got it from something else. That's always a possibility.
A possibility.
A pause in my ability.
There you go. That wasn't so bad. We only lost 20 dwarves.
Oh my god.
Oh, we do have advanced warrior magic. Oh, that was a tough fight. If it's... Can I get this one? No? Yeah, that was a tough fight if it's giving me... You can. Genie
What did
time.
it give you?
Oh, 2 level ups.
Oh.
Whew.
Today, a letter came from one of the sorcerers who dwell in this area. Dear Solymer of Brakada.
You
The
got
name?
You got the letters right for
of-
once.
I eventually. The name of Solymer is almost as well known as that of your master, King Gavin Magnus. I have no interest in testing my magical abilities against your own, and especially not against the likes of your master. But I do not wish to surrender even 1 acre of land that is rightfully mine. I don't want any of it. I want everything. I'm not gonna compromise. This is important to me and to the Black Dragons. So I propose a deal. Turn your sights towards another region and forget about the Black Dragon Grave. Go away. Here's the deal. I do nothing and you leave us alone. If you do this, I will give you my full support in your battle against the upstart Kingdom Great Arcane. Oh, interesting. Yes, I know of your recent defeat. With the help of my Black Dragons, I can assure your victory. As an offer of friendship, I am also willing to provide you with 10,000 gold. Please take this offer to your master. I am hopeful that this will be the beginning of a profitable relationship for us both. Lord Bloth the Hatcher. Although I already knew the answer, I folded the letter and sent it on a magical breeze to my master's hands. I didn't know Solymer was also Spike from My Little Pony. Magnus would refuse, of course. Whenever he sets his mind onto a certain task, he never departs from it. That is his way. Fortunately, by the time Lord Bloth realizes his bribe has failed, I will be ready to face him in battle. Just bought himself some more time.
Some more slime? Some more crime. Where am I? How do I get out? Oh, probably the genie's down there.
Cheat.
Okay. Let's stop. Wait, let's beat up these guys and see what the green eye has to show us. Ooh. Glad I waited to fight this army. There is quite a bit to it.
Are you more prepared?
Absolutely.
Excellent.
The real question is, are you more prepared?
I don't think so. I'm never prepared. I have no army.
Be prepared. Yeah.
Jack is leaving. Says have fun, you guys. So I gotta dip. My net will not cooperate.
Aw. Okie doke.
He'll see that. He'll hear that 5 hours later. If he's still around.
Bonk. Bonk. Smote.
Happy's like, they just really like dragons. That's why they want to make Dragon Gold.
Here's the...
Because dragons are better.
Oh, there's the dragons we have to smoke.
Oh. Look at all those bones.
Look at all those chickens.
Look at all those.
Do I get what I want? I do. I do get what I want.
I do believe in fairies. I do. I do.
I do believe in Pikachus. How much do genies cost? $5.50. Oh! Don't say anything. Well, say hoi zero.
Ha. Whoa.
Well, I hope that sounds good to everyone, because I used to game down there. I may have accidentally... Over here. Get together, sir. Pull yourself together.
Hey, you left the pigmen behind.
They just hold us back.
Oh.
That
The building literally looks like a giant lamp.
Exhilarating. Oop, I was definitely hoping that you guys would not.
But they did. Destroy them.
Woo! Oh, dang it. Can I use this? Whew. God dang it.
Gosh darn it. Meow.
I don't know why, but the AI really hates mages.
I'm just laughing because the genie's idol is that they like lean over, grab a puff of their cloud butt, and like play with it. They just like occasionally grab a cloud out of their butt and just like woo, like they're having fun.
That's beautiful.
Silly.
Alright, I can just shoot now.
Pew pew. Iron Man, Iron Man.
This. Alright.
Superhero
There
in a
actually has to be
garbage
something
can.
dead to do that.
Oh. What's wrong, Happy? Did you not notice them playing with their cloud butt? Oh, you're right. It's probably not their actual butt. They're just like surrounding themselves with a cloud of opaque farts.
Zero sure is up here in my stream, phrasing things. I sure did invite Zero into my abode, just for her to come in here and start phrasing things.
Happy says you're gonna get Lyra banned off of everything. Those cauldrons look like coconuts.
You're coconut.
Yeah, I'm coconutty.
Ooh, do you know what that is?
What?
That is turf. I'm gonna build this town
Is
up.
that wood? Is that the wood you've been seeking?
Oh, I got the wood I've been seeing long ago, but that is more wood.
Oh, okay. I saw the lumber.
Why is your hero just dead? What did you mess up on?
Dragons.
Well, valid. Ooh. Spells do 100 now. I'm just gonna...
100.
Oh, neat.
Raise a glass to freedom.
Also, we have the imps.
Imps. Oh, those little things.
Tails imps.
I think I remember really liking them in the previous game.
Yeah, they do little hops.
Yeah, now they just like kind of flitter flatter, which isn't as fun.
Don't worry, Zero. You're as fun.
Aw, thanks, Lyra.
This is where I drink the potion of immortality.
Javier says Zero has the blessing and therefore our curse to make everything sound fun with her voice, even if it's something like cloud butts.
Is there anybody else standing up close to the wall? Nope. Well, dwarves, get in there. Oh, I know.
Nobody tosses a dwarf. Not the bed!
That won't work. Oh, right, they're undead. Of course it won't work.
Gimli from the Lord of the Rings books, I believe. I've never read the books. I did try to read the first one, but I've been told that he's a much more, like, noble and, you know, like, respectful, like, and respectable character. And people have complained how they basically just took his character and turned him into comic relief in the movies. Well, I don't know. Having not read the books and seen the movies, I think he's a lot of fun. Like, you kind of need a bit of levity sometimes. I can't believe you killed the ghosts. They were already dead.
In fairness, Zero, most of the things in this town are already dead.
Okay. That's fair. But it's like the when you see like a moving skeleton, you could say, okay, well, at least I can like break its physical form so that it no longer can move. But like a spirit is like, what? I guess you can exorcise them.
Exercise them. Create illusion is such a fantastic spell. Oh, I only have 27 dwarves, but I create illusion to 100 of them and had them just waltz in there. Oh, that was fantastic.
Do-do-do.
This is not chaos, right? This is death.
Death.
Yeah.
Death doesn't discriminate. Hmm?
Yeah, because as I've said quite a few times, ooh, Town Gate. I love it. I love to see it.
Ah.
Most of the spell types have opposites,
Mm-hmm.
and if two types are on opposite ends, if your hero is one, they're not likely to be able. It's going to be hard for them to learn stuff of the opposite,
Mm.
and also the opposite will not be in their mage guild. Like you'll never see death magic in a life magic mage guild, and you never see chaos magic in the order magic mage guild.
Okay.
But death is not opposite of order. So like in here, there's order spells for us to learn.
Oh. Wait, so is there darkness spells? Is that the opposite of life? Wait, what?
No, it's not light. It's life.
Life.
So the
Why isn't death the opposite of life?
It is. We're just not.
It is, okay.
Yeah, we're just not. We're not death right now. We're order. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So as long as you're not the opposite of the thing, you can learn another type of magic.
Yeah. Or it's easy. It's easy to get. It's easier to get the things you need for it. Like I believe if I go back here to our main town and go to the university, it it teaches life magic stuff, death magic, and I think it actually has a it can teach you skills in nobility, scouting, life magic, order magic, and death magic, but not chaos magic. Not nature magic either, but I think
Now
that's
I'm like curious.
curious. What you curious about?
I want to look up the different kinds of spells and like why they are the element that they are.
It's funny, some of them just have like some of them are actually the same spell just in different different ones. Like I think at least two of the classes have a haste spell of a different name.
Uh-huh. Okay, wait. Why there's no opposite for nature spells?
Yeah, there's no opposite for nature.
What would that even be, I wonder? Like super nature?
Supernature. The opposite
Supernatural.
the opposite of nature is more nature.
No, you know how supernatural has the word nature in it. It's like
I get what you were going for. I'm just teasing you, not really hitting what you were going for well. We have Mass Dispel and Mass Protect. Look out.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Okay, so life magic. You got level 2 mana. The basic skills are Bind Wound, which makes sense because you're like healing people, I guess. Bless, which also makes sense because when someone sneezes, you have to be really polite. Exorcism.
What?
Okay. I'm like thinking, is that life a magic? Because you're like, it's like the spirit, is that considered alive? So if you're like banishing it, you know?
I think the idea is that the spirit isn't alive because it's like a ghost.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
What's the level cap
Holy
for this stage?
word. Level cap.
Yeah, level cap.
I guess we'll run into it.
Wowie wowzers.
Eventually.
Oh, it doesn't say.
Oh.
That's odd. Are those pony gloves?
Pony gloves.
Yeah, because they're equestrian.
Ponies. Ponies don't wear gloves, Lyra.
Shuckles.
So
I'm in
so
danger.
the spell Holy Word does damage to a single death creature, which means you're just like quoting scripture or whatever, and they like take psychic damage because of it.
Makes sense to me.
Spiritual armor increases its melee. Spiritual armor and summon ship. So with life magic, you can just summon an entire ship.
Huh.
I guess if you need like a crew to operate the ship, or if the ship has a pronoun, all ships are she, so they're alive, and you have to like use life to bring it to life. But wait, don't you have to kill the trees to make ships? Okay, second level advanced skills. Chaos Ward, which makes sense. You can also ward against death, which also makes sense. Defender, heal, heavenly shield, martyr is cast on a friendly target. Wait, all the damage done to the second
I think you're
friendly
misreading
target. Let me transfer to the What? That's horrible! Oh my goodness.
Yep. So the real question is, do I want to keep that?
What?
I beat this really hard enemy, but we took a lot of losses.
Mm-hmm.
How much is there at home? Ooh, plenty. Yeah, I'll take it. Let's try to build this up some more. Let's build that treasury, my friend. We got a whole 218 gold last turn from it. Gems.
Wait, did you
Huh?
keep it?
Yeah, I kept it.
Did you keep? Oh, okay. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep living anyway. Rise up and fall and break, we make our mistakes, and if there's a reason I'm still alive,
Smite!
so many have died.
Smite!
Smote? Mirth.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I do like that, though. Stab them. Spell them. Waddle. Spell them. Spell them. We did it.
Okay, so none of the life magic is like weird. Looking through, there's nothing like named odd. I guess martyr is a little dark, but they like justify it by calling it martyrdom, so I guess that makes sense, I guess.
You're walking on thin ice, but I'll allow it.
It sounds like life magic is kind of like Judeo-Christian type stuff, you know, like prayer and martyr and exorcism.
I mean, not untrue. I'll supply.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was reading the wiki. I received Edwill's letter and agreed to meet with him again. Late at night, we stood together at the edge of a farmer's field where no one could identify us even if they saw us. The halfling explained that 4 wagons of red dwarfs had arrived a week ago. They've started construction on something.
I can't make much sense of it. It's big, whatever it is. Why have they come? To build his kingship's dragon golems once you return. Koalox has been training his men pretty hard, barely giving them any rest. When they do have time off, they watch Netflix and become a rowdy bunch. I tell ya, no one is happy about them being around. Because they're racist. Why do they need the black dragon bones? I asked. For the black dragons, what do you think? It's what gives the dragon golems its strength. They crush up the bones and eat them, and mix them with a metal used to forge the creatures. It all sounds rather complicated to me. And whenever those red dwarves are talking to one another, they speak in some language I can't understand. I think this is as much as I'm going to get out of Koalex and the others. I clapped my little spy on the shoulder and smiled. You've done plenty, thank you. Now return to your kitchen and hope for the best. What do you mean hope for the best? Is someone coming for me?
Return to your kitchen and hope that no one comes to stab you in the night. Hoss00312 is now following.
Hey, welcome, Hoss.
Welcome.
00312.
Thanks so much, Lee. And I actually was able to get to where the notification was before it disappeared for once.
Woo! You can set the amount of time it stays on screen.
See, it's enough time if I'm not slow about it. Like there was plenty of time for me to click over and look at it. I'm just always slow about it. No, the problem is I always forget to stick it into the, like, I'm always making new scenes for all the different games, and I always forget to add the follow notifications, so I have to go to like another, I have to go to like the actual website to see it, because I can't like switch a scene and be like, oh, game's gone because I need to look at the thing.
Oh yeah.
Ow.
I don't get the sound notifications, so unless I'm like staring at the screen, it can go unnoticed.
Whew. That was not what I wanted at all. That was way more than I wanted to die.
That was more than I wanted to die. Oh my goodness. I didn't plan to die that much today.
You fools. You've given me an opening. And I closed it.
Come on. Class isn't that boring. I want to know if like death magic has like life magic has holy words, so death magic has like curse word. And life magic people like take psychic damage because they get so offended.
You know what's funny? Is they could totally do that as like a pun.
Oh, because they could like send a curse.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know, I bet you anything check it. I bet curse word isn't there, but I bet curse is.
Okay, I'll check.
Cause
let me just check the chat real quick. Cause I think Tails is saying Tails says OMG and hope no one stabs you in the middle of the night. Happy Pokemon music plays.
Glorious.
But yeah. Okay, so under death magic spells, the basic spell is cancellation. So we all know that Twitter follows death magic and they're always out canceling people. So that checks. Curse! That's a basic skill. Yeah, you're right. It's equivalent to bless, I think, because it's the second one down.
Yeah, it's the opposite. Blesses make your units do more damage. Curses make the opponent do less damage.
Oh, okay, yeah. They don't have curse word, unfortunately. They have poison, which damages the target every round. Disrupting ray. That sounds like Confused Ray, but under a different name.
So you know that despite how different this game is from the last one, it still has most of the same spells.
Oh, really?
Tail says, "Oh man, me and Nyx are great at the curse skill. We're masters of it."
I do like making that joke in Pokemon whenever a Pokemon learns curse. I'm like, this Pokemon now knows how to curse.
See, but Parting Shout is even funnier.
Because of the animation?
Yeah, it looked like it's like little speech bubbles, it's little censoring text.
I will say, Lyra, it's even funnier when your Pokemon is a Sirfetch'd because they're like their stoic face, but then they like do that take aback animation is so funny. Like the opponent will curse at them and then they'll just like kind of go, but like their face remains stoic.
Sweetness.
Ironically, Death Magic has a move called Raise, which sounds like giving life to things, but it's actually raising skeletons. But they didn't call it like Necromancy or something.
I think
Or like create zombie. It's like
create zombie.
Raise. Rise. Come, my minions, rise for your master. Let your evil shine. Okay. Second level skills, advanced. Animate dead. So they're into animation. That's cool. Fatigue. I don't know why, but something about a spell called Fatigue sounds like it should be basic level, like you're causing someone to feel tired. Sounds so basic. Life Drain. I'm gonna suck all your life and nature targets. Mire. Cause the target army to move at half speed. Mire. That sounds like it could be a nature spell, like change the terrain or whatever. Aw, they have a magic spell called Sorrow. Sorrow is, I guess, the death version of Mirth, which gives you maximum morale, and Sorrow gives you maximum negative morale. Unholy Song. Lyra, what's the Unholy Song?
Oh, it's a song that's unholy.
Let me think. What would your Unholy Song be? Wait, let me see what the effect is. If you sing the Unholy Song, it causes all life targets to do 20% less damage and decreases their melee and range defenses. Aw, I was hoping you would, like, actually damage them. Like how Holy Word causes them to, like, get damaged.
No psychic damage from unholy songs.
Mm-hmm. It's probably some kind of death metal.
Oh.
Weakness causes the target to do 25% less damage. I have to say, Lyra, while I was reading your RP, it's so weird to like be reading a PMD RP and then see the phrase casts thaumaturgy. I'm like, it's like suddenly this like D&D phrase. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I totally had the same experience in like the one-off, the private one-off. Because I think it took a lot longer. Definitely in like raw, like real life time doing it. It took a lot longer to get to that the first instance of that. But it was just like all this like medieval PMD stuff. It's like, oh yeah, this is just normal PMDRP stuff, and then it's like so and so casts underwater breathing. I'm like, oh right, this is D&D.
Yep. So you guys aren't using like Pokemon moves? You've like decided to go with completely D&D?
You've read the whole thing. Both me and Beryl use both Selena and Beryl use Pokemon moves.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure if you were just like calling it that and like using a D&D spell.
They turned. I believe they just turned. It's not a replacement for a spell.
Okay.
Like
I wasn't looking in your like roll dice channel. So I wasn't sure if anything was going on in there.
yeah, there is. It is still like they are like D&D spellified to make it fit. But lordy.
I have played D&D a few times on like voice calls where they have like this website where you can play it on. I forget what the website's called, but they have like a little map. And I think playing tabletop, you can also get like a map with like a grid. But like it's pretty interesting how they take the spells and tell you what your range is based on feet, and then you look at the map and each grid is supposed to represent a certain distance.
No.
What happened? Did they take your castle?
They're trying to.
You have like no one at home.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine.
Okay. Well, Lyra, there is a mass curse. Aura of Fear, Magic Leech, Plague.
What spells do we have? Firebolt.
Bolt?
I like that. I can't use it because whatever hero I buy is gonna be level 1. But that's neato. Is this chaos or death? This is chaos. Why did I ever... This is chaos? This is chaos. Why did we did a whole campaign of them and I don't think I ever saw Firebolt. Oh wait, no, I definitely saw it in the my practice run, but I at the very least don't remember it.
Huh. That's kind of weird.
I could be crazy. That was the wrong hero to buy. Oh well.
Maybe you were too busy chain smoking lightning to notice the fire.
That sure is phrasing you did. But to put it more in normal words, sure, maybe I was using chain lightning too much to really notice the lesser spells. I'll make that work.
Lyra's like, I can't agree with you when you say it like that, but let me rephrase. And maybe I can agree with you.
Lyra, Tail says. Cups.
She's not wrong.
Oh, so there was this green hero running around my area. They just like they ran to one of my towns. I put a few units in it. They ran to another. I put a few units in it, and they brought it off screen in an area I hadn't explored yet.
Uh-huh.
And I come in over here, and there's just 2 dead heroes lying on the ground.
Oh no!
Oh.
It's excellent. That's hilarious. Oh man.
Oh, we have more now.
Oh.
I'm gonna cheat a bit. I'm actually going to load last turn, and since I know that green hero just got themselves killed, I'll just head straight up.
When you like reload, is all the stuff gonna happen exactly how it happened? Like there's no like random roll that would like no RNG that would cause them to do something else randomly?
No, there's not any RNG that would cause them to do something different. However, there is like stuff like they run like when I buy like when they attack my city and I reload and purchase more units, while they won't randomly do something different, they will look at that new army defending the city and decide, that's too much for me, I'm gonna go this way instead.
Oh, okay. Okay. They are aware of their surroundings.
Yes. Nice, nice, very nice. This castle will definitely be able to take out at least a few of the units before we lose it immediately. It's definitely not enough to, like, stay alive. But, it's definitely enough to do better. Oh, that's not who I thought that was. Okay.
Oh. Wait, what? Stay alive. Stay
Nice.
alive.
Yeah, we hardly did anything to this army.
You try.
Enemy has taken the town of Mayhem. I don't know if that was actually what it's called, but that's what I'm calling it. Yeah, the other good thing is with all the rearranging I've done, killing all of you. With all the rearranging I've done, the Solymer is like right next to the town now, so like two turns and he was able to come in to try and take it back.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, the army was not able to really even so much as soften them up. But it was enough to like scare them away for just long enough to for Solymer to get up here.
Is it ever like a viable strategy to let someone take your town and then have them like upgrade it and then take it back?
No. Like, that's definitely something you can do.
It's like you've said, like sometimes they'll like take your town and then immediately upgrade it.
Yeah.
That I feel like that could be like a win strategy. Has anyone like sped run this game, do you think?
Almost definitely. Just gonna just wait for the skeletons to get up there. Oh, thanks for coming out to greet us. Bye-bye.
Nice of you to make it easy on us.
Odd decision on plan. Are you just gonna come out one at a time? Like, I'll take it, but like, are you sure about that, sir? Alright, you're kind of being smarter, but also you're only prolonging the inevitable. Can you not? There you go. There we go. Actually, don't think I wanted you guys in. What? Why did it open for him to... I'll take it, but also why? Perfect. What's this? Shield of Order. It gives off friendly creatures Chaos Ward. Neato.
Got a ward against that chaos.
Oh, right. You can free people from prison and take them back.
Wait, what? Take them back to prison?
No, take them back to your side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the hero that we lost was in the prison. Now they're doing good, sir. Hey, stay here. Can I buy a... Nope, gotta wait 2 turns to buy a hero. Are you sure about this, sir? Are you absolutely positive this is the course of action you wish to take? Are you sure?
Well,
Are you Yes? Okay. Okay. Have a good nap. You can have Lorelai's seat in the cell.
So, like, I just saw Lorelai in the tavern. What happened? Did you, like hire her and then she immediately got, like, taken?
In the tavern?
Like, you were in a tavern, and I saw, and you were like, this is chaos or whatever, and I looked up,
Oh, yeah.
and I saw, Lorelai.
Yeah, no, I purchased her.
Uh-huh.
I was making a joke, because she was the hero I got, so she was in the prison when I captured the city and freed her, and she came back to our side.
Oh, okay.
So I was joking, saying, you can take the prison cell that she had before I freed her. I'm gonna get you. What happened again?
It's fun.
He just walks off screen like, oh, I'm gonna get you. It's dead. I'm like, okay, you've already been gotten.
Who's getting them?
There's just like these,
The random monsters you
yeah,
fight?
the random monsters.
Oh my goodness! It's not even like you're stationed people.
Yeah, it's just some random mook.
That's awesome. That's so funny.
Take this, and this, and this, and this,
And this, and that, and the other thing. This,
Here's
that,
this
and the
darn,
other
I missed
thing?
the phrasing. God dang it.
Doggone it. Dag-nabbit.
I just remembered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can do something fun still.
Mmm.
Yeah, that should work. Yeah, nice. Nice. Yeah.
I guess sometimes he's like following the path, and then that last turn, you're just like, walk through. Oh, he didn't do it. The arrows were just like, walk through this person's like harvest field. But he walked around it.
Hello. How are you
Hello.
doing? You seem pretty chill.
Eh. Eh.
Get it? Because I used ice bolts. It's funny.
Oh my god. The way you're just like, it's funny.
Nice. All their heroes are dead.
Excellent.
That's what we love to see.
I feel like they should implement some kind of thing where if you kill all their heroes, the mooks can just like give up. Like the battle just ends. It's like they all gave up. They didn't want to.
Because there is like a retreat and surrender option in this game.
Uh-huh.
I wonder what happens if you retreat and or surrender with no hero.
Wait, what? With no hero?
Yeah. Yonk.
Yom Kippur?
Kapora Gabora?
Hey.
Nice.
Nice. Hey.
Grand Master Orb Magic. Completely useless to us, so I don't know why I'm going for it right now. Not completely useless, but just like, we do not need it for this stage, because the highest the spells Mage Guilds go is 3.
Oh.
Also plot.
Oh. It was difficult to take Bluff alive. The man was fanatically devoted to his dragons. Oh man, what a dragon simp, am I right? So he fought harder than I expected, and he's refused all my attempts to deal with him. Now he refuses to talk at all. There didn't seem to be a way to find the graveyard I seek, until several of my scouts reported sightings of black dragons all over the countryside. Each one was headed in the same direction, as if they were gathering at a single point. And why wouldn't they be? Now that their protected had been defeated, they had to fight for themselves. It was my hunch that they were gathering at the one place they could all find instinctively, the Black Dragon Graveyard. So I gave the order to march again. Soon we would be there. When it occurred to me exactly what I was about to do,
Has it come to this? Have I sunk so low as to become a common grave robber? Their evil nature aside, the Black Dragons obviously respects the dead. Am I doing the right thing, robbing their bones from the sacred place? But then, what choice did I have? I didn't. I can't fail my master again.
Biggest oof.
Biggest oof. It's like, on the one hand, they're just bones. On the other hand, I totally understand like the sanctity of culture and like memory of remains and stuff. But on the other hand, it's like it's just bones.
But on the other hand, I've got a bone to pick with you.
And on the other hand, our master is clearly evil. So it's not like we're even robbing the graves for like a good purpose.
But on the other hand, I have the universe already. I used to do. Yes.
So like in the original
Yes.
Aladdin, I think the genie wasn't like a 3-wish genie. He just like granted wishes and you could command him as much as you want and as long as you had the ring or lamp. But as a kid I wouldn't have known that, so I would have like reading this story I would have been like, how many wishes does he have? How come he gets to like
Solymer has become a level 15 monk. Life and order magic skills are more likely to become available to the monk class. The monk's class ability gives him Chaos Ward, 50% resistant to chaos spells, and melee and range events is increased against chaos aligned opponents. And that's what I meant to do long ago.
long time ago.
I meant to do it the last time I was here.
Yeah.
I'll let them run. I believe we're already full on. Yeah, and I don't know if y'all saw the trick I did, but there's a bunch of like mountains in the way here, so I would have to have gone all the way around, which is like
Oh my goodness.
a week.
You're still going.
A weekish, if not more.
Yeah.
But I got town gate, so I just stood really close to the mountains and teleported over. And
just press your nipples against the mountains and it's like, take me.
Zero sure did come in here and continue to phrase things in my abode.
Just for you, Javier. Wink. But that was very clever. It's so funny. You're just like warp. That's a useful spell then, yeah.
Yeah. Whew. Oh good, I just have to beat a few dragons. Oh, it actually is a few. Maybe able to find him. Okay, see, I want you. But I do want you in front. You guys mix. Then you. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay.
Coming to a Zero stream, a stream where Zero is on, it's like watching a horror movie. It's a lot of suspense, waiting for the next jump scare. When is the next phrasing gonna happen?
Tail says even if you miss one bit of phrasing, there's always more. You pull off a path as a funeral procession slowly approaches. Scores of soldiers, their armor polished like mirrors, march past you. Finally, a wagon bearing a coffin and a well-dressed woman reaches your position. The woman orders the wagon to stop and gestures for you to approach. This is for you, she says, handing you the helmet of command. It was my husband, and as brave as he lived, did he die. It was his last wish that his possessions be handed out to adventurers like yourself. Good day. Oh.
Okay. I didn't realize at first that that was a generic, like, text box, and I thought it was referring to the funeral procession of the dragons as they go to their, like, resting ground. And just, like, imagining this giant carriage, like, and this lady dragon just, like, pokes her head out and, like, hands you a thing. It's like, okay.
Alright. The moment of truth.
And order?
Which town am I close to right now? Oh! I'm closer to this one. Woo! I was trying to do the little thing to skip the other way back up to where I was before. But with this one, I'm like standing very close in between two. Because I can't quite get as close to this town by standing hugging the mountains as the other one. So, just like, please let this be closer to the one on the other side and not my main one. But it was.
Yay!
And I need to apply some units to this castle as Lorelei gets ready to enter her cell again. She lives there now.
Oh my God. It's okay, that's where her video games are. Javier says, Zero, we're so close to making a phrasing jar. It's like a swear jar, only you put a coin every time you are yourself.
Every time you do anything, ever, you put a coin in the phrasing jar.
I'd go
Why do you
broke.
have-
I can't pay that much.
Ma'am, why do you have a dragon? Oh, let's let Autofight take care of this, because we're definitely not.
Ooh.
We're definitely not winning this or really doing anything of note in this fight.
Oh. Wait, what? Did you say we're definitely not winning this, so we're gonna let Autofight take over?
Yeah.
But then you'll lose? Wait, is that okay? What? I don't understand.
It's just somebody. Excuse me. It's just somebody trying to take my town again.
Okay.
And Lorelei's back in her town again, and I just visibly saw the castle we built from the outside immediately again.
Nice. All according to Kakeku.
All according to Cake.
Yes.
Oh, this is a dead city. What? Enemy spawns. I think I want these.
I like my parents. Says that. I love my parents, but each day's another fight. If I stop smoking drugs, then everything might be alright. Smoking drugs. Just fix it.
I sure was some bam. Everyone in this party is dead, and not just because it's on the undead.
One, two,
the
three.
AI's incompetence is always good for a good chuckle.
Yeah, right. I can't get over the fact that they're just Halloween vampires. They're not even like any kind of like mythical, like, fantasy version of vampires. They're just like, they went to the Dollar Tree and, like, looked in the Halloween section and pulled off a vampire costume from there.
Nice. That went splendidly.
You're nice.
No, you. Wowzers. Oh, range attack plus 10. Probably not going to beat that.
Oh boy.
What's this? Oh. Let's go take back our town. Oh, hello. Hello, Mr.
Hello.
Skellington. Well, hello. Sir? Would you like to reconsider? You should
Basically,
reconsider.
me seeing the Halloween vampire is as jarring as if instead of like skeletons with tattered clothes and stuff and like or just like regular bones and weapons, you just saw like Papyrus from Undertale.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they just called them like skeletons, and I'm like, I'd be like, what?
How much armor do you got? You got some. Take this.
And this. And the other thing.
And
What
this.
shall?
Oh, let's just head in. There's nothing they can do. They don't stand a ghost of a chance.
Ghost of a chance?
No, there was no pun there. I just said it because I could.
That's even more like the anime. Sometimes it doesn't even make sense that they're saying it.
All right, Lorelai's back. Free from her jail cell once more. Wait, what do you mean there's that? Oh, right, this one doesn't matter for us because it's chaos.
Chaos control!
That's why it lets us go to level 5, because we can't learn the spells here.
Huh?
Hmm?
It.
Because-
What? You can't.
Hmm?
You can't learn the spells?
Yeah, because it's chaos. Like, there are death and nature spells, but R2 specifically does not know death or nature.
Gotcha.
And you're probably not trying to build death or nature to grandmaster in. You're probably not trying to build your secondary spell to grandmaster level in the first mission with him, third mission period. All right, everyone. Okay.
Our troglodytes are back. They're so cute. With their expanding face tissue. Wait, why? I never like really watched them from behind before, and that's like really disturbing.
Expanding face tissue, guys. Just pull them towards us too. Does. That's useful for later.
I love your like chaotic glee.
I can't have chaotic glee. We're playing as the Order City right now. Those are like opposites.
So I guess the in Pokemon D&D, even if you had like Pokemon moves, there's no real like are there like Pokemon moves that you would say are similar to like cantrips?
Catnips.
No.
I don't think I know. Oh no.
Tails says ordered Glee. That's when you go.
Oh, neat. Wait.
Oh.
Oh wait. This one can go up to 4. Oh, I know. That's why I know Berserk. Can it go up to 5?
Berserk? You mean like the anime?
Should I?
Generate Bone Dragon.
How much army is about to try to assault me in the face? Not much. Yeah, let's try. Let's build the Devil Palace.
Ooh. The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was far behind. He was willing to make a deal.
And good news, Lorelai's out of jail, so she can go pick up the gem place. Splendid. We have 2 whole cloud castles.
Is that for angels?
That's for Titans.
Oh.
Angels have the Portal of Glory.
Angels in the outfield?
I actually don't remember what gives you angels in this game.
Oh.
Man, these like are all flagged by different people. Are you sure about this? Every time he attacks me, I'm like, would you like to reconsider? You probably should. It would probably be a wise decision for you to reconsider this course of action.
Yeah.
Can I hit you? Can I hit you? Death. Disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Na 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 na.
Yeah.
Hey, hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you get
Everybody
clobbered
has
to
come.
death by a bunch of halflings. In his defense, though, I do think most people would die getting hit by 391 rocks.
No matter what the size. You're not being hit by rocks anymore, you're being buried.
Fun. Where do I want to go? I'm finally given a bit of breathing room, so I need to know where I can push to reduce the number of cities they're spawning creepers from.
Creepers?
Aw, man. No?
I was trying really hard to remember where that's from. Is that like a song?
I think so.
Oh. I have failed you, Lyra.
But on the plus side, that's a song reference. Oh no. That's a song reference I got that you didn't. Oh no.
Yeah.
That's an army and a half. Well, we don't need ore today.
Or what?
Oh. And now we can build the Mage Guild level 5. Steal enchantments. Steal all enchantments.
Why are you stealing the enchantments?
That's fun.
Mm?
I found one of the death mage guilds goes up to level 5, and you can set it up to get order spells. So long as I remember to go there before this mission ends, we will have our first level 5 order spell in this campaign, and possibly ever, because I don't remember being good at doing the magic well.
But you're the witch.
The orders, yeah. What?
You're like, I don't do the magic well.
No, specifically the order magic.
Oh, okay.
What are the spell classes in Heroes 5?
What were they in 3?
In 3, they were like elements in 3, like air, earth, water, and fire, I believe.
Okay. And then they like got rid of all that for like life, death,
Mm-hmm.
and nature.
Life, death, order, chaos, nature.
Those are definitely more interesting
Mm-hmm.
elements. You don't usually see those. It's usually water, fire, earth, air. Long ago.
Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah.
Wowzers, you do a lot of damage.
Jinkies.
By George. Oh, I forgot we have Resurrection. Why are this... Who owns this throne? Isn't it orange? Why is blue and green and red standing outside of it?
They formed an alliance, the Brotherhood of Evil.
You're rejected. You're rejected. You're rejected. You're rejected.
That's so funny. It's like they like ganged up.
Oh, actually, that may be it. I think they may be on a team, and I think when Orange took it, they freed all the guys on the other teams that had been put in prison.
They can do that?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm assuming that's what they did. Is there anything in here? No. And Lorelai is once again out of jail. How long will this last? Make your bets, guys. How long will Lorelai get to stay out of jail?
I think she's like trying to get arrested at this point. Javier says, my bad, I had to do... Wait, Javier said, one more god rejected.
And I believe in Heroes 5, it's... Death? Not death, no. That's this one. Destruction magic, summoning magic, and I don't remember the rest.
Oh.
Could you, I must ask, could you not?
Destruction sounds like an actually logical, like, bridge between chaos and death.
Oh, here we are again.
One last time.
I hear you asking, Lyra, will you ever stop laughing every time you see a dead hero lying on the ground? The answer is no.
It's funny every time. Let's be real. Especially that time they just like literally walked off screen. You like walked up after.
Oh, it's funny because we just haven't really seen that yet, and it's just happening so much in this stage.
Yeah, what's happening?
I think it's I think it's because part of it. What's up with this map is it's supposed to be a lot of weak things to face. So, so although that still raises the question why they're making so many mistakes about what they can handle. Wait a minute. Zero. Most of them are death. We can speak. Oh, dang it. We can only hit one.
Oh! Speak the holy word.
Got excited for a moment. I forgot the one that hits multiple is a different one.
Aww.
Oh well, who
Let me
cares?
see.
Just you.
Is it like holy shout? Does a number of point of damage based on the level to all death creatures. Shout
Y'all are
to the north and the
being
south.
too smart.
Sing.
Alright, I need to find a town. I probably should go up. Although this is ore, and I generally stick ore near towns because it's one of the things you need most. Don't mind me, I'm definitely not cheating. Hey, look, first try.
Tail says 20 minutes. Javier says 20 minutes of what now? Tail says it will never stop being funny, so you should always laugh at it. Javier says they are dead. Dibs on their stuff. Happy says, Tails, I read that as it will never stop being furry, so you should always laugh. Tails points to 0. It will never stop being furry, so you should laugh at it.
Oh, I'd love to see it. Oh, that worked out so well. That didn't know.
Hmm?
Nope, I don't want to do that. There's no army left, so I want to actually beat him up. Nice. Resurrected 4 dwarves.
Dwarves?
Dwarves. Because
Okay, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure you said dwarves or doors.
We resurrected some doors, guys. There we go.
I love me some undead doors.
Oh, 0, it's time. The old Beastmasters presents you with a crude bowl filled with huge coppery beetles. Those are some magical war beetles, he says. Very rare, very potent. To eat one, he will learn basic scouting. Who will eat the beetles?
I
Beetles.
Zero has consumed the beetles. Zero knows some scouting.
Yum, 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 yum.
Delicioso.
It's scouting time.
Feel like it's been forever since we've eaten some beetles. It's time
has.
to crunch, says Tails.
Oh, snap. Green's
Oh,
coming
yeah.
in. Green's coming in with a pretty hefty army. We may be some actual town back there that I want to address.
Oh. Is that gonna be a problem?
No, because that should be the last town from the east side of the map, so I should no longer be like getting pinched by them trying to attack me.
Okay.
How much armor do you have? Too much. I'd like to note that just like the two castles with the I forget what the castle types are actually called.
The castle types?
Yeah,
Like what they look like, or
like just like the factions, like the wizard one guys and the knight guys and the necromancer guys.
Knight.
Knight.
Yeah.
But our main one, the magic guys. That's tasty. Alright, when was Tails' 20 minutes comment?
It doesn't tell me when she said it.
It looks like it was at 9:12 and it is 9:21. So unless this battle takes 10 minutes, Tails gave although this is actually going pretty dang well, all things considered. Like, we're not gonna win, but this was definitely a fight that went. This definitely was another case of we didn't even chip away at their army at all. This was definitely like, oh, we beat them up thoroughly.
That's so sad.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're... Oof.
Yeah, that was definitely.
Oof.
Yeah, we definitely beat up more than we lost. So that was not a bad fight in the slightest.
Okay, that's good. Cal says, I can't believe my giving 20 minutes was gracious! Javier says, 08 beetles? Why not just squeeze them and drink them? You know, some beetle juice, beetle juice, beetle juice. One last time. Relax, have a drink with me.
There were some scrubs back here trying to take my castle successfully. Alright, Orange, what do you got? Absolutely nothing. Let me show you who the real boss around here is.
We'll teach them how to say goodbye.
Yeah, necromancy is like an actual spell.
Really?
No, not spell. It's a what's it called? I forget what it's called.
You got necromancy, you got raise, and you got What's the other one? Hold on. Animate dead. Like, what's the difference?
Animate dead, I believe, works on living regular creatures too.
Wait, but they're not dead.
Yeah. So what the way it works is if
You kill them.
no, the way it works is if you use animate dead on undead, it's permanent. If you use animate dead on
Not dead.
on living things, it's temporary. They go away at the end of the battle.
It's still strange that they call the move animate dead and like you can use it on not dead, like alive things.
Well, the idea is once the number goes down, they're living things that have been killed and are now dead. Yeah. Yeah, when we lose units, they're dying.
Oh, okay.
Disrespectful. What will the skeletons do? Die.
Thing.
Die.
Oh.
Happy said, let me show you who the real boss is, Lyra confidently after getting destroyed a minute ago.
Ouch.
I can't believe Happy walked into my abode and disrespected me in such a manner.
That's excellent, Happy.
I disagree. Alright, who's first? Get over here. Hi. Welcome to the outside of the walls. How are you?
I saw this TikTok
Any
the other day.
Any volunteers? No one? I have to force you out? Okay, welcome to the outside of the walls.
Oh my goodness.
Still no volunteers? You go come be dragged out here one by one? Okay.
Okie dokie.
Welcome to the outside of the walls.
Oh my god.
Anyways, what about TikTok?
Anyways, I saw this TikTok where they were like telling dad jokes or whatever, and this guy's like, I walked into a Starbucks and asked them for their mildest roast, and they said you have average ears. And then like everyone on the TikTok, like in the recordings, you just burst out laughing for like 500 hours.
Wait, what was that?
So he's like, I walk into a Starbucks, and I asked them for their mildest roast. And the barista's like, you have average ears. And just the amount of mirth that brought to the rest of the room was like, it was amazing how like heartily people could laugh. But like I saw that like 2 days ago, and I keep thinking about it every time I think of the word roast now. Like if anyone says roast, I'm just like average ears. And like I don't even have to like hear the word roast. It's just when someone roasts someone, like Happy roasting you about having lost handily, it just makes me go, average ear. TikTok has ruined me.
Oh yeah, there. What I wanted to say earlier is there actually are some randomly generated things.
Okay.
Like like some things have like the damage range, or some RNG and how they work. And from what I find is that if you just keep reloading the save without doing anything, the RNG is like set in place and it'll keep doing the same thing over and over again. But if you like reload a save and like do something else, like buy a hero, purchase units, something, it redoes all the RNG and then it'll do something different.
Oh, so the RNG itself has like a reset criteria. It doesn't like just automatically is different every time.
From what I have noticed, yes.
I guess that's pretty interesting, yeah. So like if you were to like play the entire game and like write down the moves, you could potentially like retrace your steps.
I'm not sure if it's quite that exact.
Okay, actually that's not how RNG works. I'm actually stupid. So never mind.
And I think if you were to do that, I think there'd be too many variables along the way.
Yeah, like moments that it like could roll a different way.
Lordy, these look at these things. They don't care. They're like, what movement? I go where I want, regardless of what part of the map it's on.
Like honey badgers.
How much damage do you do? Oh lordy, the dragons are the same. They're also like, I go where I want. I don't care where. Oh, summon ice demon.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, that was exactly what I thought you did. I am very upset that you did exactly what I thought you would.
Lyra, I can't believe I'm right. I hate it.
Oh, hey, we have cancellation.
I can't believe we've been cancelled. Actually, I can believe it.
That's what I thought.
Me, like, Zero. I can't believe we've been cancelled. Everyone else. Are you sure? You can't believe. Are you sure?
Zero, I can't believe we've got cancelled. Everyone else in the chat, I can. Nice.
Nicety.
There's some pretty hefty losses.
Mm-hmm.
However, it looks like we're still gonna win. There's some pretty hefty things still left on our team. Oh, nice.
I'm gonna fly a lot of flags half-mast.
Don't worry. It's the Necromancy place anyways. Everyone here was dead to begin with.
We'll just raise them again.
There we go. There we go, Zero. There's your Necromancy.
Yay.
Your ability raise the number of skeletons equal to 10% of the strength of a defeated army, as long as the number doesn't exceed 40 experience points of undead, plus 10% per level of the hero.
So what is that called? Is that like a skill?
It is a secondary skill, I believe it's called. Yeah, this is going to be an absolute ton of level ups. That was that was definitely a tough battle. Did I not get them?
Raise a glass.
Oh sweet, player red has been defeated.
Oh no, not red.
Yes, red. That's one less person I have to worry about. They've been a thorn in my side for far too long.
Oh my goodness.
to run up to. I really want to know where all the other cities are. Oh, that guy's still there, by the way, just in case anyone was wondering.
Oh dear.
Which? Oh, it's probably back here. Silly me.
Tricks
Silly.
are for kids?
Silly rabbit Twix. Oh no!
No matter what they tell you.
I just almost waltzed into our empty city. I was like, this is mine now. Gosh, dang it.
It was empty.
Alright. This town is a thing that gives people enough experience for a free level up if they're level 1. Don't worry, random town, I'm only 4 turns away.
Happy was like, you're not stupid, you just got unlucky, Zero. The RNG didn't roll high for my intelligence that turn. Tail says, we can believe Zero got cancelled. Zero has so much material to take out of context with how she phrases things. I think in a server the other day, someone posted a comic where they took like a Disney coloring book and then like wrote in dialogue that was like weird, and it was Prince Eric and I guess it was supposed to be Ariel, and then like Sebastian was at the bottom, and for some reason Sebastian's word bubble was just "I'm a communist." And I'm just like, that was like out of nowhere. So I was like, I'm a communist in sort of a, what? Like he said that kind of tone, but they just screenshotted to me saying, I'm a communist in like full caps.
So as you said, Zero has plenty of stuff to take out of context.
Artemis here. Artemis said, give me your mildest roast. You don't look as tired as most people your age. Give me your mildest roast.
Ooh. Vampires are tough.
Yeah, it sucks.
This guy's literally healing faster than we're hurting him.
Oh.
And he has been like it looked like we were gonna win, but then this guy just like healed faster than we could hurt him.
Oh no. Oh no. And now we're all dead.
One day
Not
I
going
may
good.
be able to stop running back and forth between different towns that got recaptured by the. Why are you going the other way? What reason do you have to go that way? Oh, the green guy is right there. separated those 4 vampires that saved his life into 4 stacks.
The way they covered they look like the Phantom of the Opera. They take their little like cape and hold it over their mouths because they forgot to wear a mask.
Where is this orange guy? I need to find this orange guy because he is. He's somewhere. I'm gonna hit auto.
Somewhere out there.
Oh. Auto made me learn something.
Oh.
The mages can poison, even if they're on the other side of the wall. Because like offensive spells don't use. Offensive spells can't go over the wall, but non-offensive ones can. That's why I could just teleport all his units over to my side over and over again.
So like, there's no range, or like you can just go over walls.
Go over walls. All the spells have no range.
Oh, okay.
All ranged attacks can just hit the opposite side of everything. It's just that if
there's a wall, it blocks it.
yeah.
Good to know.
Interesting.
Poison is not good in any sense of the word. In any context. You know, like poison. Especially toxic.
Sounds like you've had some personal experiences, Hero.
You could say that.
Interesting. Interesting. Guess who finally won a fight?
Lorelai?
Yeah.
Good job, girl.
She did. I'm proud of you. Now you can
Didn't expect anything of you.
And now she's leveled up and gained some skills, and now she can actually be helpful in the fights too.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh no, somebody came from the other direction. Lorelai, yes, I finally won a fight. This guy coming in from the other direction. Unless I can't fight black dragons. Oh, I'm really short on silver.
Silver.
Sulfur.
Sulfur.
Yeah. Yeah, I think orange is up here somewhere, and I think green is down here somewhere. So I need to take one of them out because they keep. I was incorrect. They're still in a nice position to pincer attack me.
Okay.
So good news. He does not seem confident in his ability to take this town.
Okay. I kind of love that the AI has like this really good logic.
Yeah. Should see it on a difficulty where they're actually smart.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this as danger. Because of Chuckles, I'm in danger.
Oh, I'm in danger.
Oh, dang it. Oh, nice. I'm gonna have you. Oh, that was not the unit I thought it was.
You good?
Whatever. We are still good. Just. It would be better if I'd had the dragons attack those guys turn before. Nice. You're very good.
Excellent.
Oh, that was not how I thought it was again.
Huh?
Oh well. I need to figure out. So the dragons and the Ifrits were on the towers.
Javier's in here singing, "Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake." Lyra, what are you chanting over there?
I was trying to remember which slots were on top of the towers. It was the dragons and the Ifrits that were on top of the towers that I didn't want. So I was just saying that over and over again to remember where to stick the actual ranged units.
I see. I'm like, guys, the witch is casting her first spell. What?
So tell me, Orange, how are you feeling today? Not good, it would seem.
You gotta ask yourself, do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Oh, that was glorious. That moved me. Get your bony butts out here.
This castle looks really cool. This like kind of obsidian brick wall. The red highlights. I don't think I've seen this. What? Is that what the town's called?
It's Thassos, so it's literally one letter off.
I literally believed you. I was like...
Welcome to Thanos, guys.
This is awesome. Now number 5. I never wanna hear you say I want it that way.
I may start collecting these totems.
It was number 5. He killed my brother.
Sounds moderately rude, not rude, kind of. You get what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Oh, that was not what I wanted to do.
Oh.
But we did it, so here we go.
These ice creatures legit look exactly like the ice titan from Hercules. Like just a 1-to-1. Except the web feet, I guess.
God dang it.
Ah.
I'm just so not used to using different spells.
Is it like too many options?
No, like, so what happened? I've already said it before, but like the way it works is like they have like a default. The units, like the genies and the mages, they have a default spell, and it's always like the offensive one. So if you just like hover
Oh.
over an enemy and click, it'll shoot the spell. But you can go into the spell
Oh.
book and they have other spells.
You have to like manually select.
No, well, when you switch it, whatever you switch it to becomes the default on future turns.
Just for that battle?
Yeah, just for that battle. But like, still, like,
Okay, yeah.
I'll be like, all right, I'll do this different spell once, and then next his turn will come, and I'll just like click to attack, and I'll use that different
You'll
spell.
just do it again.
I'm like, please, this isn't what I wanted.
Oh man.
All I crave is joy, and this is not it.
No joy allowed. This is Heroes of Might and Magic.
Staring into the oracle's eye, an image begins to appear before you.
Before me?
Before you. Not after.
You don't say.
I do say.
Oh!
Hold the phone. Can this one go up to 5 too? No, only 3. Do you know Snatch Magic yet? Because now would be the time to do that, now that we're in the end phase.
Time to snatch some magic.
I'm gonna beat up your troglodytes. There's nothing you can do about it. There was literally nothing you could do about it. You were dead before you even went.
I think troglodyte is like an insult that was used in one of this anime called a certain magical index, or was it a certain scientific railgun? It was one of those two. So it's always such a funny word to me.
You troglodyte.
What a pathetic creature that your species is an insult.
Oh wow, they did like no damage to each other.
Hmm. They're just like, brother, my brother. Tell me, what are we fighting for?
Lunch.
Oh, yeah. I'd fight over that.
Oh, neat. Ooh.
I don't know if you've ever bought those, like, grocery store bags of, like lettuce greens, that are just bags of them, like, pre-washed, pre-cut. Usually they're, like, labeled as, like, salad mix or spring mix. But, like, I've been trying to get them, and they go bad so quickly. I don't know if there's supposed to be some kind of, like, trick to it, but yeah, they, like, don't last a, like, third day, and they might start getting, like, some of them are a little gooey.
Biggest oof.
Yeah, because, like, I don't know where to get just, like, bushels of radicchio or arugula. Like, those kind of ones don't seem to really come sold in like, you know how, like, romaine lettuce could just be in little bushels? And they kind of last longer when they're not
Cut?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. You love to see it. There we go. Now we can steal all enchantments.
You can steal?
Yeah. That's what the spell I just learned does. Steal all enchantments.
Oh man.
Where are the rest of those obelisks? One is here. One is here.
Obelisk, the Tormentor.
Yeah, you get it.
Torment. Slifer, the executive producer. And what was the last one? Like big stinking chicken or something?
Mega Ultra Chicken.
Mega Ultra Chicken.
I can't believe you forgot Mega Ultra Chicken. Yeah, looks like everyone else is basically dead.
Hooray! We've committed genocide.
Oof. I don't the last bases.
Don't forget the most powerful of them all, Karibo, says Javier. My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba, except Karibo.
But Karibo's like the best one. Why can't you move anywhere, sir? There you are.
I want it that way.
I don't know how to feel about Zero delivering the "we committed a genocide" line so well.
Zero says, hooray, we committed a genocide, and no one even blinks.
We know you.
And then they look up and they're like, wait a minute.
Minotaurs?
Mini tours? You gonna take me on a mini tour of your kingdom?
Of course.
A horse? Happy says Karibo has a fully explored archetype now. Wait, what? What was that about genocide? You know. Javier says Zero committed a genocide, unlike the Egyptian gods. What's an explored archetype? What? Is that like a...
There's bad news and good news. The bad news is I was wrong. We didn't quite murder everyone yet.
Oh...
The good news is I found them. Take that. And that. Oh, that was the walking dude. And that. And that. That's what being smoked looks like.
Mm-hmm. You know, as someone who commits genocide, it's not the greatest thing when you discover you didn't commit the genocide. Because you know those people are coming after you.
Oh no, that is false. It's very much me who came after them. Speaking of which, get out here. Man, these guys did not like that we poison them.
That's fair.
It's not fair. If you just accept their poison.
Have you said the gods just got a structured deck in the OCG? Basically, Karibo has a playable deck based around a 300 attack monster with no relevant effect.
Sounds fun. Are those the equestrian gloves?
I thought you already got those.
Huh.
Did you just get the same item again?
I may have.
So you can give it to someone else, right?
That implies I'm using someone else.
Well, where's Lorelei? In prison?
No, she's at home.
Okay.
Okay, that confirms it. The dwarves do have magic resistance. The genius just tried to cast a spell on them and it was ineffective. Okay. Actually, I think the effect stacks, so I think wearing both of them helps.
Oh! Hooray! Imagine putting on gloves over your gloves.
Oh, he's still dead there. Do I get over there?
You want for it very, very hard.
Sounds fake. Oh, Green's been eliminated. I wonder if they just tried to punch things that they couldn't until they died.
Do you have to, like, then fight the things that killed the heroes that you found dead?
I don't have to. What if I do? Their whatever weakening of them that the guys did is still done.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I like that consistency.
Yeah, like, I believe one of them... Nice. I believe I fought one of the things that they died to, and there was, like, none of it left. So it was, like, an effortless fight for me to get through.
Yeah. I know they were joking about it earlier in the chat, but like, can you take this stuff from the guys? Can you
I
like loot their
Don't
corpse?
know. Oh, that was the wrong thing. That was why I didn't get anything from it.
Oh.
There we go. Alright, we went from 0 Titans to 16. That's an upgrade if I ever heard one.
16 of the Titans are like the biggest unit, right?
They're one of the strongest units, yeah.
They're like dragons.
Yeah.
16 dragon-sized units. That's awesome.
I may need to look this up.
Do you want me to look something up?
Sure.
What do you need to know?
I need to know where all the either where all the oracles are in this stage, or how I get to this top left corner. Preferably both.
Okay. So let's see. Heroes of Might and Magic 4. Solymer
This
scenario.
the campaign is called The Price of Peace, and the scenario is called The Servant.
Oracle locations. The Servant. To reach the teal player's black dragon, Solymer will need the dragon scale armor, which can be found by visiting all 6 oracles at these locations. 1. West of the Eastern Academy. 2. North of the Green Asylum. 3. North of the Orange Necropolis. 4. East of the same necropolis. 5. East of the Red Asylum beyond the Quest Tower. And 6. To the northwest, reachable through the one-way portal. The armor is located near the 6th oracle.
Oh! I see. There it is.
Oh, I see. Tarzan? Oh, I see.
I get it.
No. I'm Jade.
Hold on, I need
Did you already have all the oracles? Were you just like looking for one?
Oop, that's not what I should have done, but it doesn't matter because I have 32 Titans.
Okay. You can do a lot when you have 32 Titans.
Oh. I was missing 2. Technically, I was. I got
You
this
want me to
one.
read the game?
That's 1. I need to check the ones I already have.
Uh-huh.
I have that one. That's 2. I have that one. That's 3. I have that one. That's 4. I don't have that one. That's 5. And I don't have them. Yeah, I know what about. Yeah. I got it. Yeah, I did not get 2 of them yet, and I did not know where one of them was yet.
Artemis said, I got that. I understood that reference.
I also understood that reference. It was reference-tastic.
Yee.
I'm gonna beat it some vampires.
I also understand Artemis' reference of saying I understood that reference.
Huh, I did not get that reference.
It's from the Avengers. You know how like
that explains it.
Yeah, you know how like Captain America is like the man out of time because he's from like the past or whatever.
Yeah.
So he doesn't understand any references, but then like someone like mentioned the Wizard of Oz, and he was like, I understood that reference. And he's like so like excited.
Man, you were like, you started building up to like, about this, right? And I was like, oh no, it's Avengers. I've watched like all the movies up to the first Avengers and never again.
Never again.
Just because you know how I am with movies.
Oh.
It's not from a lack of interest. It's from me sucking at watching movies.
Okay, it wasn't like, oh, they were so bad I never want to like watch them again.
Yeah.
Okay.
The guards holding its tower won't budge unless their employer Bloth the Hatcher is defeated. Even then, only Solymer has the ability to fly into the tower and open the door. He did it, whereas reached the guards that both was defeated, for they are gone. If you wish Solymer can fly inside and open the door. Do you wish? Yes. Let's get this.
Do you wish? I like that they use the word if you wish, because he's a genie.
Hey, do you like the picture we're making, by the way?
What was that?
Do you like the picture we're making, by the way?
I love this picture. Wait. Is that supposed to... Wait. That's a completely new picture. What are we looking at here? I see behemoths.
It's not completely new, but we've been like piecing it together bit by bit as we collect these.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, like if you notice, like
I remember
the bottom,
now.
Yeah, if you notice, like the bottom right was missing of that picture.
Mm-hmm. That's really cool.
Yeah. Dragons, several of them. Let's beat him up.
Goodness. Oh my goodness.
Suddenly, the ground around you goes dark, as if the sun has slipped behind a storm cloud. But that's not possible. The sun has been behind the clouds all day. As you look up, black dragons descend upon you from every direction. Man, the dragons descend upon you from every direction. See 32 titans standing around you and fly away. Oh.
My goodness.
Oh. I'm like two spaces.
Heavy said, I watched all the movies up to the first one. I'm sure this makes sense, but to someone who also hasn't watched any of the Avengers. Heavy says, Dwagons!
Dwagon.
Alright, so I'm going to make a wild guess and assume that we are over-prepared for what's coming ahead. Oh.
Well...
We got the dragon scale armor, even though the suit of dragon scale armor just came out of the frozen ground, is warm to the touch. This armor might just prove useful for your battle against the black dragons. Let's slap that bad boy on. Oh, fire resistance building up. Let's slap that on.
Yes. Yes! Yes! Excellent!
A bunch of undead wanted to beat us up. Until they saw the 32 titans, then they ran away.
You can do a lot when you have 32 titans. It's a lot of weight to throw around. Eh?
Eh.
Eh.
You know, it'd be hilarious
Huh?
if I accidentally overprepared so much that the dragons would need to be at the end, like the boss fight at the end, ran away too.
Oh my god. Could they do that? They don't have anything to like guard against the boss running over?
They do, but this game honestly was the most well done. Like the that last fight that we did, if this were Heroes 3, that would have fought us anyways.
Regardless.
Even though, yeah. So that's why I'm like, will the boss run away too?
Yeah, it's because it had like a flavor text and everything.
Yeah.
This scenario has been like really strange. Just like enemies dying on their own to like natural causes.
Oh man, the enemy just died of old age. I knew we were an immortal genie, but wowzers. One thing that they could have done to be rude is set it up. Ah, there we go. These guys didn't run.
Ah. Please make it a challenge for me.
Challenge is a strong word. So as I said, challenge is a strong word.
Well, it's a boast. It's meant to say you're not a challenge, so please, can someone? It's from the first Thor movie, I think. It is actually lucky that you stopped at the first Avenger movie, because that is the one that I would like readily rewatch again and again. Of like the first phase movies, so we could like sit down and like watch that one at any time. I think I watched it 3 times when it was in theaters, back in a time when I do not watch things multiple times in theaters. It's just not a thing that I do. And then I bought the movie when it came out.
Man, I really watch things one time in theaters, so people are like, oh, I watched it like 6 times in theaters. I'm like, wowzers.
Right? Yeah, no, I was exactly the same. I'm like, well, one, it's like expensive enough that it costs an arm and a leg just to watch it once. And 2, it's like the time, and I don't even really watch movies multiple times in a row, so like the fact that I went back to theaters to watch it again.
Actually, is there anything around here to power myself up? Or is it just loot that I don't need because this is the end of the level? Yeah, I'd like to note that not only is everything running, but we're also at the experience cap, so we gain no benefit from fighting anything.
Oh, that actually works out then.
Yeah. Although I could not see them, I sensed energy. Ugh! I sensed the angry souls of the black dragons who have died here, flying around me, through me. I did not want to proceed. Where's the honor of robbing a grave? Alas, I had no choice.
Alas.
Alas.
You're alas.
I am. Gunk. Alright, what can I do?
What can ya do?
Alright, the halflings do well against,
Breakfast?
high tier units, because David and Goliath.
Oh.
We did it.
Breakfast.
We smote them. And we actually lost some units.
They're just like...
I
The
fear
one guy.
that no one but myself will ever understand that my master, Gavin Magnus, was not an evil man. I hate to call him misguided or misunderstood. Those words seem so cliché. He was a man who had lived too long, who had seen too much war and pain, who had witnessed the destruction of a world. After so much horror, wouldn't you want to put an end to it too?
Oh no, sounds kind of sus.
He's not evil. He's just lived long enough to become the villain. Even after being around them for a couple months, I still didn't know any more about the Red Dwarves than I did the first day I met them. They are a tight-lipped bunch when the subject turns to their kind. Otherwise, when they are not working, they drink and brawl. The riots broke out shortly after we built the 50th. The 50th? Ah, that's a lot of dragon golems. My master already had an army capable of conquering the world, but in his usual fashion, he wanted 100 just to be certain. Also a little OCD about the number being nice and round.
And
I can understand.
I can understand in the next game, one of the missions, I grinded until I got 10,000 skeletons just because that sounded like a really nice number.
Oh my goodness, yes.
It was, as you've seen, we haven't really even seen 1,000. Like we get close to it, but we don't really like quite reach it. So like 10,000 is like, ooh, that was way more than you needed. But I sure did it.
Yeah, like at what point do you not go like 5,000's okay? Unfortunately, some unknown dispute between the leader, Koalox, and another of the Red Dwarves escalated into a full-scale riot. Instead of fighting with fists and bottles like before, the rugged dwarves mounted their dragon golems and attacked each other, destroying half of the castle in the process. Magnus and I managed to subdue most of the red dwarves before they destroyed everything. But the result of their infighting was nothing short of a disaster. The red dwarves were locked safely away in prison, and Koalex was found dead beneath the wreck that used to be his dragon golem. Oh, well, there he goes. I thought he was going to be important.
I know, right? It's like, this guy feels like some sort of like evil vizier type character. It's like steering the guy wrong, and oh no, he's dead.
He's just
mission two, he's dead under a golem.
And he was like, it was like infighting between him and his own people. It wasn't even like.
And especially after that intro where Solymer's like, oh, my master's not evil. It's like, oh yeah, she's got the evil, the little side dude twists in his ear, right? And it's, nope, he's dead. He's dead.
When we found him, Magnus spat on the ground and said, "This is what I get." Wait, he's like an old man. "This is what I get for dealing with riffraff. They are everywhere, his type. They are like the termites in a dying tree. Something must be done." Soon after he said these words, my master locked himself within the library, where he now sits studying every book in his vast collection from cover to cover. He really likes Charlotte's Web in particular. He takes no visitors and accepts no interrogations, leaving me to oversee the repairs and try to rebuild the Dragon Golem factory without the Red Dwarves' designs. Well, they didn't write them down?
Apparently not. That's interesting. It's just some pikemen from the human city in our midst.
From the human city.
And because of how Heroes 5 splits the factions, I always think of them as races because they actually split them as races.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, I know we're Jin, but like I thought, what's his face?
It is.
Magnus was a dude.
Yeah, he is. As I said, it's like it's not the way it is in this game, but I always think of it as because of how it's how Heroes 6 does it.
Oh, okay.
Also, your voice acting is being appreciated as it should once again.
No, thank you guys.
Speaking
Cannon thought it was legitimately the game for a sec. Oh my goodness. You flatter me. Then the day came when my master stepped out of his chamber and ordered me to this frozen northern land. The rainbow crystal, he said. I need it immediately, Solymer. But what is it, master? I don't have the time to explain. Some adventurers discovered it while exploring this wild land. I've managed to employ their only survivor as a guide. He will meet you when you reach your destination, Gavin Magnus explained. This is puzzling, master, I said. Gavin never had a problem trusting me in the past, so why did he keep secrets from me now? Solymer, he just said he didn't have time. Like, maybe he'll, like, send you a text later or something, I don't know.
Not a letter, a text.
With text in it. I've selected your troops for you, Solymer. They are prepared as we speak. They are preparing as we speak. By my calculations, you must leave immediately if you are to meet with your guide in time, Magnus ordered, departing without another word. And so I am here in this bitter, uninhabited land, waiting to meet this mysterious guide.
I love mysterious guides.
I like how they give you story in between scenarios, but then they don't give you, like, the reason you're in the scenario. You know?
Uh-huh.
Like, the story before we were, like, opened to being able to control anything ended with Solymer being like, I'm at the castle and I have to oversee construction. And then, boom, we're in, like, the frozen, like, north. For no reason, like, and then it's like, but what? And then they tell you why you're up here.
It's fun.
Oh look, it's conventional dogs.
Puppers. Shaped like friends. We're going up because that's where the trough is. Don't use your witchcraft on me. I forgot the only reason Solymer could use ranged attacks in the last mission was because he had an item that allowed him to do so. Which way?
Which way? Which way?
I think I do want to go down. Promising. It's a wood. I chose wisely.
Yay!
Magical punch.
Did
you beat up some innocent puppets? You have no proof.
It's funny when I think of, like, creatures being able to, like magical elemental creatures being able to survive in, like, different terrain. I can imagine both ice types and fire types being, like, fine in really cold climates, because the ice types are made of ice, so they would just be used to it, and the fire types can keep themselves warm. Not so much when you're, like, in a fiery, hot climate, though. Like, I can just imagine the ice ice would melt. So then I wonder, it's like, would a fire type be fine in a hot climate because they're, like, it's, like, just normal temperature to them? Or are their body temperatures so high that if you put them in, like, a hot environment, they would, like, overheat, you know?
Pretty sure it's there. They'd be fine. And also, I'm not 100%. This is just personally how I feel, but I feel like short-term fire types would be fine in the extreme cold because they can warm themselves up, but long-term they could like live in the cold because it uses more energy to keep themselves warm.
Like they can't maintain that like the high body temperature.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Also blood.
A plot! A pair of guards escorted a skinny, jittery man into my tent this morning.
Hey,
The what?
I just wanted to note that when you said guards, I misheard it as gods. I was like, hold on. This escalated very quickly.
No! The stranger's clothing dangled from his body, too large for his wiry frame, but there was plenty of fabric to keep him warm. He says he's looking for you, a guard said. Could this be my guide? Upon closer inspection, the man's skin seemed leathery, as if he had spent most of his life in the outdoors. But he did not appear strong enough to survive even a week in the wild. I'm looking for a genie named Solymer, the skinny man said. You have found him. I am Solymer Ibn Wally Bearhod. And you are? Holman. Well, Holman, my master said you can lead me to the rainbow crystal. Excuse my urgency, but we must begin immediately. My master is in a hurry, I said. Well, that's too bad. I mean, well, there's a problem with that. I've been looking around and the way is blocked. Blocked? Well, you see, this giant crystal is deep beneath the ground, and someone has walled up the only entrance into these old tunnels. It might have been Drager the Undead King. Are you sure it's blocked? I said. It's walled up pretty good. No one is getting through that, so you might as well pay me now and go back to your master, Holman said. I stared around at this wild land, imagining my master's reaction if I returned to tell him that the rainbow crystal could not be reached. He wouldn't be pleased, and in his present condition, I don't think he would react well. There must be another way to reach the rainbow crystal, I said out loud. I'm not leaving without it. I stepped forward and placed a hand on Holman's shoulder, flashing him my largest smile, but not in a creepy way. And you, sir, do not get paid until I find it. I guess we are stuck with each other.
Look at all these gems lying around.
The crystal gems. We are the crystal gems. We'll always save the day. If you think we can't, we'll always find a way. And they're like rainbow-y too. Are those the rainbow crystals?
Of course.
Artemis is like, crystal quads! Tails is back!
It's time. Ah, dang it.
Hmm?
Remember how I said the dwarves have magic resistance?
Mm-hmm. Why are the dwarves all like standing in a line facing away from you?
I don't know. The dwarves always try to. Not the dwarves. The computer player always tries to. They always like step away from the. God dang it! The wall. I never got why, because they're not starting close enough to the wall to need to step away from it.
Mm-hmm.
Third time's a charm. Will the dwarves be teleported where they exist? Finally. That's not what I meant to do at all. But we did it.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Venissimo, we did it! Or what is the line actually? I just realized we have like Spanish speakers in our audience and I don't want to be like making Spanish sounds like I do with Japanese songs.
Oh, no, dwarf
I think
bears.
it's Loissimo. Ganon says, when a dwarf bears their back to you, it's a sign of disrespect. I see. Javi's like, Spanish sounds. You know how, like, you and I listen to a lot of, like, anime songs, right?
Yeah.
You ever, like, try to sing along to an anime song, but you don't speak Japanese, so you just kind of make Japanese sounds?
You don't speak Japanese?
Approximating. Huh?
I was joking. You said you don't speak Japanese.
Oh my goodness, a call out.
I must definitely get all these quests. Oh, Knights. Let's engage in battle, Knights. You're dead.
Let's put down our swords and fight with our knuckles.
No, that's not until tomorrow's stream.
Ha! Are you like fisticuffing on Crystal?
No, we just have Gyarados named Knuckles.
Ah. I forgot. Your fish that's just all knuckles.
Or no knuckles, depending on how you look at it. Ah. The door opens before you can knock on it, and an old woman appears with a broad grin on her face. Come in, she says, waving you inside. The tea is brewing and I've made your favorite lemon cookies.
Oh.
But how do you know I like lemon cookies, you ask as you step inside. I'm a
Oh
serious...
yeah, you actually do like lemon cookies.
I'm a serious silly. Sit, eat. We've got much to talk about. You have a dozen or so of the best lemon cookies you've ever tasted, and then you turn your attention back to this here. You said we need to talk? Yes. You don't know it yet, but to complete your quest, you must first visit the Red Keymaster's tent. I happen to know the Red Keymaster well. Unfortunately, he travels around a lot. That's why he lives in the tent. So how can I find him? I can tell you where he is, where he's going to be. But do you think you can do me a favor first? If I can take some of these lemon cookies with me, sure.
I can't believe we're working for peanuts.
As the seer packs up a few dozen of the delicious cookies, she tells you that a harpy recently stole her cap of knowledge. If you retrieve it for her, then she'll tell you where to find the Keymaster's tent.
That was a really sketchy way to introduce that character. Like, I thought it was gonna be like revealed that she really wasn't a kindly old seer and she was like tricking us with the cookies or whatever. Javier's asking why in Spanish especially.
What's this?
I don't know what the question.
I think specifically.
I'm not sure what the question is referring to, but I specifically said Spanish noises because I was singing the Dora the Explorer song. And I had forgotten the actual line, so I just made some like Spanish sounding sounds. And then I would realize that only works if like no one within your general vicinity knows Spanish, but because we have like people in our audience who do speak Spanish, they could like call me out. As Holman and I sat down to dinner, the guide pulled the worn book from beneath his thick clothing and handed it to me. I took this off a skeleton soldier. It's my partner's diary, Holman said. Your partner? Yeah, the skeleton. Soldier. He served in the army. I flipped through the many handwritten pages. His name was Basilast, a wizard. He wrote everything we did down in his little books. He thought he was going to be famous someday, and everyone would want to read his memoirs. Well, he was wrong, wasn't he? Is there anything interesting in it? I asked. Holman shrugged and said, No idea. Basilast bored me to death when he was alive. I can't imagine what his writing is like. When we finished dinner, Holman returned to his tent and I lit a candle to read some of Basilast's memoirs. It didn't take long for me to realize that my guide wasn't exaggerating. And I died of boredom.
The end.
Oh, Holman, he bored me to death. Solymer, he wasn't exaggerating and has a heart attack.
I like how you think like you get the impression that the Holman's just like not a bookie knowledge-y type of guy.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, he's just saying that because he's not the reading type. And then Solymer, who's absolutely the reading type, picks up. He's like, oh, no, he was right.
He even sets the mood. He like lights a candle and like sits down. And he's like, regret.
My favorite, regret.
Tastes like lemon cookies. I like how Solymer now canonically loves lemon cookies.
Oh no, 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 no,
No, no, no, no, no.
no, don't do it, stop.
No. Ah!
Ooh.
So scary how they lunge forward.
Ooh.
Your pikeman just like walks forward and pokes the horse.
The fun thing about pikemen is they're like just far enough away with their attacks that the opponent can't attack back.
Uh-huh. That is nice.
Oh, this is a tiny map. We've already gone from one end to the other.
Yeah. That's interesting. Poke.
Okay.
The poke is really funny. I don't like how close our squishy pikemen are standing at that titan, though.
That's not a titan, that's just a gold golem.
Oh, okay. They have like the same pose. How come we didn't get to keep any of our titans?
That would have been too easy.
Magnus is like, my Titans now.
I get to keep the 26 Titans. I'm the boss. Huh. I just had a thought.
Hmm? Here comes a thought.
Something I haven't really done with Heroes 4, but did quite a bit for 3.
Hmm.
Doing some like setup and grinding in between the streams.
You think you're gonna have to?
I
You think you're gonna have to for this one?
don't necessarily think I'm gonna have. I don't think I ever have to. It's more
Oh.
I think I will be able to.
Huh.
With how this one is.
Are you gonna try and finish this scenario today?
No. Tail says Titans have a mandatory work break since
It's a
You-
union thing.
yeah. A kind
Okay.
elderly man invites you into his home for a meal you can't quite refuse. So you eat a bland broth with the old man next to a raging fire. Will you put out the fire before you leave? The man asks sleepily. What we thought was a fire turns out to be a flaming sword surrounded by wood. You turn to the old man with amazement, but sadly find him dead.
Okay.
Once again, that escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Now you understand what he meant and keep the blade.
Okay. Thanks. Harry says, oh wait, they do. They are the bosses, at least until Zeus shows up and vanishes them all. And then along came Zeus, he hurled his thunderbolt, he zapped, locked those suckers in a vault, they're trapped.
The Minotaurs guarding this hut sure did just decide to leave. When you enter a small cabin, you expect to be greeted by the warmth of its hearth, but there is no fire. No wonder the two dwarfs who live here are bundled up so tightly. Aren't you freezing? It's colder in here than outside, you say. One of them throws his big feet up on a coffee table. We can't be having fires around that. The dwarf points to a nondescript barrel stacked in a corner. What is it? A special concoction, our own creation. That's why you came to us, isn't it? It's the only reason anyone ever visits. Yeah. What do you want us to blow up? That's right, says the first. We can go blow up anything you want. Walls, buildings, anything. All we ask in return is 6,500 gold and 20 mercury. Interesting.
Interesting.
Most interesting is I did it.
Ganon says, you turn to the old man, but the flaming sword is stabbed into his chest, and your hands are clasped around the other end. They're called the Sapper Brothers.
One Sapper brother counts out the gold while the other measures the mercury. When they determine that it's enough, they shake your hand. It's a deal. First brother says we'll have that wall out of the way before you even get there.
Nice.
Is that up here? Yeah, I think that was up there. Nice, so we actually just like got around that Minotaur while they were taking the break real quick.
Ah.
Because I was totally
Oh,
expecting
no.
to have to like come back.
Uh-huh.
But then I was like, oh, I can just trade a bit of wood or ore for 2 mercury.
Would you trade wood or ore?
I see what you did there. You silly.
She would. And she did.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oof.
Zero, why don't you read Tails' comment?
No, it's your stream. You should have the honors.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to take away your job of reading chat.
Oh, you're too kind, but I insist. You're like your close good friend Tails would love to hear you say it. It was funny though. Yesterday, while I was having dinner, I was like, "Oh, Lyra just started streaming, but I just got home," and I was like, "Wait, I can actually watch Lyra's stream while I'm having dinner." Lyra's stream is family friendly.
I don't say the bad words. You know.
Happy's like, read us, Zero! And Javier's like, you need to work on your phrasing, Happy. But yeah, it's basically tells us say that song from Hercules. She hears it with a bad word in it.
Oh, dang it. Can I create heroes? Give me a
Oh,
traffic.
yes,
Sweet.
yes! Family friendly with Zero around. I don't know if I would laugh. I should laugh or be concerned. Hey, I never said the Friday streams were family friendly. I was just speaking to her Metroid stream yesterday.
Alright. Catastrophe averted.
Us all. I'm just like, wait, is Zero a mother? No, that's the silly thing. I've always had to like be weary of bad language in our household, not for any younger audiences, but for the older audience. Like my parents would get on my case if I were to like be watching anything with excessive swearing. So it's almost like the child has to protect the adult from bad language. It's not, oh, my parents disapprove, so I won't watch the thing. It's, let me turn down the volume or wear headphones so my parents don't hear bad words because they can't handle it.
Let's see if this is a good idea or a terrible idea.
Tails makes a good point. I am the mother of 2 beautiful baby bouncing boys. My rats, Duncan and Domino. And they are very bounceable, I will say. From a reasonable height. Happy says no swearing from around the house. Same. And it wouldn't be such a big deal, except Apple products these days, the iPhones don't have like headphone jacks. And I've spent too much money getting the wrong jacks that I've just like decided to not wear headphones on my phone anymore. I have like Bluetooth headphones, but I can't figure out how to get them to sync to the right devices, and they're never charged because I always forget to charge them. So yeah, I also don't quite know where they are. I have like an idea where they could be. Javier's like, don't use your children as bouncy balls! Artemis says, I use Bluetooth earbuds because of those. Yeah, it's like the fact that I have to like needle and thread the tiny plug for the head for the charging cord, and I always forget to do it. They're just never available to be used, even though I own a pair. I should probably get them though, because I've started making like work has gone back into full force and we're taking cash payments again, which means I have to make the weekly trek across campus to make the deposits. And that's quite a walk for me to do in silence, and having some music would be nice. So I should probably charge them and dig them out. Tails says, meanwhile, my mom accidentally taught me the word as whole. I see what you did there, Tails. At age 3. Abby says, the whole entire world, Tails? Yep, proudly started saying it a 3-year-old apparently. 0, I must protect the old people from curses. Me, help my mom won't say stop. Help, my mom won't stop saying swears.
That was kind of amusing. It was how the behemoth just swatted the dwarves aside. Nice.
Thomas Jefferson's coming home.
There we go. While you shovel lemon cookies in your mouth, the seer examines her cap of knowledge. She frowns at a rip in the fine fabric, probably caused by a harpy's talon. Needle thread is, and it'll be as good as new, she says, placing the cap on her head. Now as for the red key Master sent, I happen to know you'll find it when you are ready. She says mysteriously, when it's that soon I think, now don't worry about it. And take this bag of lemon cookies with you. There'll be plenty there, so you can share it with your army too. Sure, thank you. But as you leave the Seer's home, you're already thinking of a place to hide the bag of cookies so you can have them all to yourself.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. And now if you look over here, the red tent is no longer blocked off.
Woohoo! And if you look over here, you'll see we have a new inventory item, cookie.
Yeah, with that, I believe it's just
cookie.
prep work to be ready to go down under. Yep, I have it. The red tent, green tent, and purple tent all claimed.
Down under.
Don't you down under me.
Down under.
Interesting. I don't know. This one of the fun things about this campaign is a lot of the like these Heroes 4 has the gimmick of like the third, fourth, and the second, third, and fourth tier units. You can only pick one.
Y'all.
And this particular campaign has a lot of fun gimmicks where it forces you into one. Like we're doing all this stuff with the dragon golems, and the second tier 4 unit in this game is the dragon golems. So while we're playing as Amelia, you're not allowed to build the dragon factory. But while you're playing as Solymer after that last one, you're not allowed to build the cloud castle. You can only build the dragon factory. So it's fun in that way.
Yeah, that is it. It's like what a Nuzlocke does, where it like makes you use things that you may not choose to use yourself, and you get to like see how it works. It's plot related, yeah.
And for some reason, it doesn't want us using death magic. The necromantic library is blocked out. What am I doing?
Dale says, my mom described her cursing as curses so good they make sailors blush. Javier says, and to be fair, my family swears a lot, so you don't need to worry about me. I'm sure you guys have like your own set of curse words too, right? When you like hear English curse words, do they kind of like not have as harsh of a like a like intensity as ones in your own language? I think I heard ones that like saying like bloody hell is like actually really bad in British, but then like because Americans don't like care, they like put it in the Harry Potter movies and all the kids are like cursing.
Oh, heck, they got the children's cursing again.
Huh?
I was joking. I was like, oh heck, they got the kids cursing again.
I know, right? Tail says, so I started cursing at like 13, and my mom was like, welp, I guess this is what I deserve. Javier says, I live in Peru. English curse words pale in comparison to Spanish ones. I think I saw a meme of some kind where it's like curse words in this country, and it's like a picture of some kind of animal, and then like curse words in Spanish, and it's like an alligator like coming at you.
It was specifically English and Spanish, and the English was a cat. Not even a cat, it was like a kitten.
A kitten.
and the funny thing about it was that both the kitten and the alligator were in like the same pose. It was just like one their foreleg up as they're moving.
Oh. Yeah, I couldn't remember what the first part of it was. I just remember the alligator.
Huh. Man, that was some really quick sweeping through this.
Yeah, like that was incredibly fast.
Yeah. So I'll do between now and next week is build up the castles, build up an army, and then I'll be ready. I'll be ready to storm the underground, whence we start.
Okay, sounds good.
It'll be super fun. First ever case of grinding and preparing, and not the first ever chance to either. I totally should have prepared army on the first scenario in this campaign after the first stream. Oh, yeah, thanks everyone for watching. We finished. That's not what I wanted up. The first of Solymer's campaigns. Now we're doing the second, and once we finish this one, we'll be halfway done with this campaign. This
has been pretty interesting.
This is scenario 4 of 8.
So we basically got 2 of Amelia and 2 of Solymer.
Yeah. Also, are you seeing? Are you now seeing why I was like, give it time when it comes to like getting to know the antagonists? When you're like, when you're into the first scenario, like, oh, we don't really have it. We don't really know the antagonists.
Well, it's just because they like gave names and stuff, so I thought maybe I was supposed to at least have like a passing understanding of like a vague notion, but I was just completely like, who? What?
Well, so just some mooks to beat up for the first round.
Yeah. But it's definitely starting to build higher and higher, and it's interesting because we as the upstart queen of Amityville or whatever it's called,
Arcane,
is it like her relationship to this new Magnus King character is completely different from Solymer, who's like actually in his service and like thinks he's like a good guy who's just gone off the deep end. It's like a completely different approach to building up this like character, you know? Because he's supposed to be this horrible antagonist, but we're following a guy who like is giving him all the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. And in fairness, he was supposed to be, depending on what I do, this may not be the defense I think it is. Oh. But he's supposed to be the, there's a lot of immortal characters in this game series. He was like the king of some of the like wizard people in the last one. Supposedly, I never actually ever saw him in the last one. I don't know if that's just because I wasn't paying attention well, or just because it didn't feel like showing us talking about the ruler. But it says he's like an immortal king. He's been like the ruler of the Bricata, the place in the last one.
It's like here's the thing, whoever he was before, or if you didn't even know about him, his first scene is literally like screaming at people for like the smallest details about his castle building, and like I forget what the repercussions were, but I seem to remember it was like not good, you know? At least it was implied that they weren't gonna be completely okay after that. So he's clearly not the great guy that Solymer remembers him as.
Yeah.
I think if you did know of him from previous games and he was a legitimately good character and like did good things, you may be like more on Solymer's level where you're like, oh man, but like he used to be good, so I don't think he's evil. It gives Solymer a bit more credence. Whereas for me, because I'm kind of just like getting to know this character straight from this game, it's like, come on, Solymer, come on, you're just in denial.
Why is he in denial?
You know,
He should get out. It's wet and cold. He's in a snowy area. He can't be wet.
he'll get hypothermia. He probably isn't even wearing a shirt because he's a djinn. All his butt cloud farts are gonna get like frozen over.
So, with Zero needing one more session of phrasing before you finish it off, thank you all for coming. I hope you all had a fantastic time. Next week, I'll get some more. Oh, no Titans this time. We're getting Dragon Goals. Can I build that yet?
I hope you guys had a great time freezing and phrasing with Lyra and Zero. Happy's choking on his water.
I do like the town theme for this one.
Oh yeah?
Uh-huh.
It sure would be nice to hear it.
I'll send it to you after it. But yeah, next week, more Solymer, Rainbow Crystal, or whatever it is. Surely something that will only lead to good things after being given to Magnus. What's his face? And we finally finished a decent chunk more than one. We're finally kind of like ahead of one scenario per stream. Because this is this is the third stream we've been on this campaign, and we're about halfway through the fourth mission.
Yeah, you've like completely opened the map at the very least.
Well, there's like an underside, so we basically half covered the map.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I also just realized just now, like, as I was staring at the title of your stream, but I don't think his name is Solymer. There's no, like, A in between the L and the M, like I've been pronouncing it. It's like Solymer?
Yeah, I think something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember at the I don't think I've been pronouncing it right for the whole stream either. But remember at the start I was like, it's pronounced this way. I've been thinking there were letters there that weren't.
I kind of like heard that, and then I kind of like forgot.
I specifically said that while writing the name of the stream. I was like, this is how his name is spelled. Okay. Soul Man, Genie Extraordinaire.
Hey. Freezing and phrasing.
Anyways, next week, more Solymer and Crystal Gem fun. But before that...
Well, wait.
What?
Are you saying in Heroes 4, we're going Crystal, like Rainbow Crystal, and tomorrow you and Tails are doing Crystal?
Oh.
And you're bringing the Rainbow.
I see what you did there.
Yeah!
Next week, Rainbow Crystal with, Zero, and tomorrow Rainbow Crystal with Tails.
Hey!
It'll be super fun. We're taking on the Pokemon League tomorrow.
Oh my goodness.
And after that, next Thursday, we'll be continuing Metroid Fusion, which I completely forget how long the game is, but it might be the finale.
Sounds exciting.
I'm very unsure about that because I so totally completely forget how long this game is.
Tentatively exciting.
That's right, Javier. Pokemon League, unless I take really long with the route up to the Elite Four and Victory Road. Otherwise,
We'll see how it goes.
Pokeball League.
I believe in you, Lyra.
I believe in you.
Me?
You.
Oh, shucks.
But anyways, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you all had a fantastic time. And I'll see you all later.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.